Are you ready for Marjorie Taylor Greene's best rant ever? That's right, Marjorie Taylor Greene. Dildos, butt plugs, and gun humping. And if you think I'm being facetious, only a little bit. She went to speak to the Young Republicans of New York, great group of guys there and gals. And by the way, this is the Blue Amp channel, and I'm Cliff Schechter. She went to speak to the Young Republicans to accept the Richard Nixon Award. Yes, the Richard Nixon Award is given to someone who has, quote, the actions who exemplify the fundamental ideals of Americanism. You know, like political espionage, breaking into other people's property and almost getting impeached to the point where you have to resign and, the rest. Yeah, that seems to fit today's Republican Party. She was there because, she had to warn people about the real dangers in society, which were, quote,
by the way, you can pick up a butt plug or a dildo at Target and CVS nowadays.
By the way, you can pick up butt plugs or dildos at CVS. Marge, she's not out with tantric gym owners, has been spending a lot of time there apparently. And this is the most important thing, the biggest threat that we are facing right now. Of course, she may find dildos and butt plugs easy to acquire, but she's found Kevin McCarthy's balls even easier. We continue with the saga of Marjorie Taylor Greene's speech. So, talking to young Republicans about butt plugs and dildos.
Oh, won't somebody please think of the children?
I'm going to say that as many times as I can in this video. The adulterous tantric dummy decided that she would spend her time warning about the national security implications of these. But she also decided she would go a step further. She also stood up and said that if she and Steve Bannon had planned January 6th, it would have been armed. There would have been guns there. She's a seditionist. She's basically saying that she would have better planned an attack and a coup on the United States government. She would have done it right. She would have brought the guns and, while dodging Jewish lasers and the devil sitting on the Pope's shoulder, she could avoid all that and bring her guns and, of course, commit a coup against our country. Sedition, insurrection, call it what you will. We have a 14th Amendment for this, and others we've had other information come out about Congressman Norman and others. I don't know why we're not applying this. Lincoln did after the Civil War. She's directly saying that she would have made sedition become more successful. In any case, what are you going to talk about besides guns and dildos and butt plugs to the young Republicans of New York? There's really not a lot else on the Republican agenda, maybe tax cuts for rich people. But saying that she and Bannon would have done this correctly, I need to correct two things. One, there were guns there. The more arrests that have been made by the police, they found that there were tons of weapons there. Secondly, they brought many other weapons besides guns. There were stabbings, spearing, stompings, and whatever. Another terrific member of the Capitol Police had to resign yesterday. He left because he said he has to concentrate on healing. Over 140 of these people were injured. A number of them were killed because of Marge's friends, but she would have done it more effectively. In any case, the lie that there weren't guns there were guns there. And so do not believe it. She would have been better at treason. We've talked about that. She would have successfully couped. This in and of itself is something that needs to be addressed, okay? As far as I'm concerned, more dildos, more butt plugs, fewer guns, fewer Marjorie Taylor Greenes.